In this video, I'm going to go over one of the best gunsmith attachments, the most stable gunsmith attachments and build and class setups for the Peacekeeper, which you guys, already know about probably. But nonetheless, this build will help you guys to easily use the gun. It is a steady and stable build. Anyone can use it and anyone can do good with it. But before we jump right into this build, I just wanted to point out to you guys that only a small portion of you guys that watch my videos are actually subscribed. You guys can see that, notice that. But if you guys actually end up watching my videos, please consider subscribing. It's free and you can always change your mind. So with that being said, let's go ahead and dive into this video, boys. Fun fact: the Peacekeeper MK2 is the successor of the Peacekeeper from Call of Duty Black Ops 2, the most notable change being that the Peacekeeper MK2 is an assault rifle, which you can see in the game right now in Call of Duty Mobile, while the original Peacekeeper is a submachine gun. Other changes include a slightly higher magazine size, slower rate of fire, which makes up for the slightly higher amount of damage, faster reload time, and longer range. The Peacekeeper MK2 acts similar to the LK24, featuring a 4-shot kill potential, mediocre rate of fire, and high accuracy. However, its selection of attachments completely distinguishes it from its peers. It has different barrel options which can either decrease its recoil, double its range, or increase its damage and rate of fire. The gun is also the very first gun to feature double stack mag, which increases the mag capacity while also greatly increases its reload speed. With such options, the gun can be extremely effective regardless of attachment choices. And just because of a wide range and variety of attachments, it could be really hard to build this gun, and this is where I come in and help you guys. And with that being said, let's go ahead and dive into one of the best gunsmith attachments and builds. And also I'm going to show you guys the class setup that I was using for this gameplay for the Peacekeeper as well. So as you guys can see, the first attachment, we're going to jump straight up to the barrel, guys. This is a really hard thing to choose from. There are so many really nice barrel attachments to choose from, but the one that I'm going for, and I think is the most stable one that can work with almost any type of build and would be stable, is the Task Force barrel. Yes guys, the Task Force barrel would be the most recommended barrel that I would feel like to use, because it has that decent amount of range, which is 50+% of damage range, which adds on to the gun itself, and also a 9.1 increase in the fire interval. Fire interval meaning the fire rate of the gun. It's kind of self-explanatory, but nonetheless, you guys know now. So yeah, so with that being said, our barrel is going to be the Task Force barrel. Moving on to the next attachment here, boys. Our next attachment, we're going to be looking at a lot of new attachments actually, guys, here. So a lot of the attachments have, that the Peacekeeper actually has, the Peacekeeper MK2, are not actually available for any other gun in the game. This gun is completely unique, and all the attachments are unique as well, comes with it. But nonetheless, our second attachment is going to be the aim assist laser. I felt like this wasn't like a misspelling of the old WC laser tactical, but it's not. It's supposed to be called the aim assist laser. And so with that being said, our next attachment is the aim assist laser, which literally increases the ADS bullet spread accuracy by 20%. And this is, I feel like, one of the most crucial attachments to have. It does not increase the ADS speed like we see in the OWC laser tactical, but this thing helps a lot. It helps in the accuracy, and I've seen a decent amount of work getting put through this attachment as well, while in the gameplay. So I've gone through all the attachments, and I felt like this was one of the key attachments to have, and it will help you aim better with a steady aim, and you guys be able to take down your opponents. So with that being said, our second attachment is the aim assist laser. Our third attachment is going to be something that's going to help you control your recoil, something that's going to help you keep your aim steady and destroy your enemies really much quicker. With that accuracy being held down hostage here for this gun, we do have our next attachment, our third attachment, being the Field Agent Foregrip. So what this thing does is, guys, what this attachment does is it decreases the horizontal and vertical recoil. Vertical recoil decreases by 10%, or horizontal recoil decreases by 40%. This is really huge, guys, with only a downside of movement speed, which is 16%, but this is not a submachine gun, it's an AR. You can actually afford to lose that much. So with that being said, this is going to help you control recoil, and it'll be a very smooth gun with low recoil to even begin with. So imagine this being the LK24, but like a little bit, you know, kind of on steroids, I would say so myself. So yeah, that's that. Our next attachment, our fourth attachment, is going to be the ammunition attachment here, guys. We do see a whole new attachment being introduced in the Peacekeeper MK2, with it being released in Call of Duty Mobile Season 13 here, boys. So our, you know, ammunition attachment is going to be the double stack mag. This is the new attachment, guys, and you definitely want to utilize the power of and the potential of this attachment. It actually reduces the reload time by a lot, by 25%. This is insane. Like, there's no AR that has this attachment, and you know, if every AR in this game had this attachment would get insanely abused to the point where they would have to like just get rid of this attachment for every. But nonetheless, the Peacekeeper has it, and you know, it makes sense why it has it. So it increases the reload. I mean, it decreases the amount of time to reload this gun by 25%, and it also increases the magazine capacity by 10. This is a lot, guys. The downside to this attachment is the 8% reduction in ADS time, but we do have that sorted out here, guys, with our next attachment being the grip tape. Here, guys, so we're gonna put on a rear grip here for our final attachment, and with that rear grip being the firm grip tape. And you know, that takes care of the ADS downside that we did face in the other attachments. And what this does is gonna decrease the ADS speed of the gun by 25%. This is amazing, guys. There's no grip tape that actually does it by this much, and you know, we're actually thankful. I mean, I'm actually thankful for, you know, having this attachment for the Peacekeeper. No other AR has this. Once again, guys, I definitely want to take advantage of this fast ADS system, especially on an AR that can, you know, perform really well. It wouldn't be one of the top performing ARs in the game, I wouldn't say so, but it is one of the ARs that you can have fun with and still do good with. So with that being said, it decreases the ADS speed by 25%, and it also decreases the hit flinch by 90%, with the drawback being a 15% sprint to fire delay. So that's that, guys. I went over all the 5 attachments for the Peacekeeper MK2 assault rifle, which is one of the newest ARs in Call of Duty Mobile Season 13. So, you know, without further ado, I'm gonna go ahead and explain to you guys and tell you guys what class setup you guys should have, what perks you guys should put on to, you know, fully utilize this new AR that came into the game. So, you know, with that being said, let's go on into it. The perks that I was using in this game, I mean, for the Peacekeeper as well, and in general, I actually prefer using one of the top dominating perks that are, you know, available, and also the pro players would tell you to use the same thing. Mainly, sometimes pro players do switch around things because they like testing stuff, but nonetheless, this will be the most stable perks you could have right now in the game in any class setup. So with that being said, our red perk is going to be persistence. Yes, guys, persistence is not broken. You're not a noob if you use persistence. Actually, persistence is countered insanely hard. You know, it just doesn't mean instant VTOLs. It doesn't mean instant score streaks. I mean, it does, but those things can be countered with our new score streak coming in for Season 13 as well, which is called the EMP, guys. That thing totally counters persistence, and you know, you're not like a noob if you use persistence. So with that being said, I would like to utilize persistence. It helps with easy score streaks, easy cluster strikes whenever you guys want to use it, especially in domination. It is the most useful thing that you could do for your team. So with that being said, our second perk is going to be cold-blooded, guys. As I mentioned before, cold-blooded is one of the most valuable perks to have right now on your character. It helps you to stay away from AI controlled score streaks from the enemy, such as turrets, hunter killer drones, shock RCs being the most annoying things in the game right now, shock RCs especially, and also other AI controlled score streaks. But it does not you know, affect manually controlled score streaks such as Pred missile and cluster strike and stuff like that. That's gonna hit, you know, if you're under it. So with that being said, our third perk is going to be, actually, this is my own recommendation. I don't know if you guys like it. I don't know if you guys want to consider using it. You guys should consider it. But nonetheless, the blue perk, I personally myself like using the tactical mask. It actually helps out a lot. Without with everything, a lot of things getting nerfed and stuff, the people are actually going to EMP grenades, flashbangs, and concussion grenades. These 3 things are really annoying in this game right now. Flashbangs will blind you. Concussions will blind you, slow you down, make you like stand still. You can't even shoot. You can probably hit fire, but it'll make you stand still for a good amount of 5 to 6 seconds, and that is really annoying. So with the tactical mask, it helps you reduce the duration of all those things by 40%, and 40% is actually a big number. So that 5 to 6 seconds actually lasts only about 3 to 4 seconds. So that's a big thing, and you know, it actually has been helping me a lot as well. So with that being said, that's gonna be our perks. For the specialists, I really recommend you guys using either one of these 3 things. It's your guys' choice, but then again, I do recommend you guys using the War Machine being the #1 score streak right now. If you want to play defensive and you are like a OBJ player and stuff, you guys might want to choose the Transform Shield. And if not that, you can go back to the old Annihilator. If you are good with it, it's still a good score streak to use if you can land your shots, but Annihilator is kind of goofy sometimes. It doesn't really hit the target sometimes, even if you aim at them. And also, if you want the hard and fast way, the easy way out, you can just always choose Gravity Spikes. Just press a button. You guys can instantly, you know, get out of an area or, you know, stop people from capping and stuff, which is also a pretty good score streak to use. So with that being said, those are the score streaks that I would recommend you guys. Thank you guys for watching till the end of the video. If you guys are still here, still watching, I really appreciate you guys. Thank you guys for sticking by my side. I really appreciate all you supporters. And if you still haven't subscribed yet, I do recommend you guys doing so, because we're about to blow up right now. You know, we're about to hit 4K soon, pretty soon. You know, it can only be possible only with you guys, not without you guys. So I'm really grateful for you guys. And yeah, so with that being said, guys, thank you guys for watching till the end. Make sure you hit that like button on your way out, you know, just that little like button right there. And I'll see you guys in the next video, guys. And actually, I'm gonna be trying to be daily uploading once again, guys. I'm sorry, I've been, you know, really not been good on that, but I'm gonna be daily uploading from now on, so don't worry, guys. You guys will see daily content coming out of this guy. So yeah, so anyways, I'll see you guys in the next one. Adios and peace.